Good afternoon, Cocoa Beach Junior Senior High School. This is Judge Phil Murray adjudicating you today in the caption of visual performance. Looking forward to your program today. Some of the things I'll be looking for is adherence to visual phrase, transitions and pathways, adherence to style, consistency of spacing, visual alignment of forms, body orientation, instrument and equipment orientation, precision and consistency, and simultaneous responsibilities. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have prepared today. So taking a look at your field, see we got some nice props out here, and we got some of our members here in costume. So looking forward to seeing what that's about. All right, as I'm scanning across, I'm seeing some movement already on the field. Looks like we have a little bit of pre-show here, so looking forward to seeing what that's all about. I have a basketball game going on here. We got some people looking around. Okay, so I'm not sure what that is. Okay, we got some musicians out here. Drum major, is your band ready? Okay, oh, we got some baseball game going on, it looks like. Okay, oh, and some bowling here. All right. So it looks like we got some different skits going on maybe, so hopefully those will all tie together.
Cocoa Beach Junior Senior High School, you may begin your show.
Okay, we have somebody emerging from the taxi here. A different uniform than everybody else. Okay, nice job coming out of the skit and right into your marching. Let's make sure that we're all using a consistent body posture. So eyes are up at the box, chest is up, no shrunken shoulders. I'm seeing some shrunken shoulders over here on side one in the clarinet section. Okay, great job with the skit here, kind of telling a story. So looking forward to seeing how that develops as the Sean. Okay, nice big moment from the guard here. So great job accenting what's going on in the music. Okay, we got some slow feet here in the trumpets. Trumpets, make sure we're right in step. Every beat is a step on your feet, okay? Let's make sure of that. Oh, okay, we arrived late on that form, so we have to know exactly when we start and stop forms, okay? So let's check on that trumpets. It looks like trumpets in the back there. We may have missed that form there. Okay, we have a kind of a set clear here. All right, yeah, guard members, as you're coming out in this, looks like we have a little duet here going on. Let's be in character as you're coming on to the field, okay? So find a way to develop coming out here, rather than just arriving and waiting for things to begin. Okay, I like the staging here with the soloists right behind our scene that's happening. Okay, my eyes are confused right now about where I'm supposed to be looking. It seems like we might have some guard members in the wrong dot. We have some unclear spacing here on side 2 of the guard, so let's check on that spacing there. Okay, and I see our main character now who's right in the middle of all this. I'm losing them a little bit behind the drum major. Okay, great follow the leader form here. Let's check feet. Feet are always important. We're gonna follow the leader. Okay, we got some off step. Yeah, I'm not seeing a consistency of steps, so let's make sure we know, students, where our feet are supposed to be at what times. Are we on left foot or right foot, and what counts are we on? Okay, and I have a trombone player playing his trombone with one hand. That can never happen. Let's go, trombone player. Okay, we're going into some circles here, it looks like, so very nice there. All right, let's look at horn carriage here in the low brass. We've got our sousaphone who's kind of tilted away from the box here. We've got our trombone player who's dead on, and then we've got our baritone player who is not. So let's, whatever we do, we have to be consistent. So how many degrees above level are we? Let's make sure we know. Okay, looks like we have some costuming going on here with the woodwinds, flutes, and altos, but we're not all consistent with how we're wearing that costume. So let's double check that, please. Details are important in this category. Okay, let's know when we change forms here. It looks like high brass started moving on to a different form from the clarinets a little bit early from what the music says we should do. So let's make sure we know that, students. Okay, horn carriage in the flutes. Some flutes that are perfectly parallel to both the sideline and the ground. And then we have a flute or two who are sagging a little bit, and the end of that flute is toward the ground. So we need to correct that as well and have that horn carriage be consistent all the way across the section. All right, we have another story element here with another character. Okay, and I'm kind of losing these characters back there right beside the pit, so let's maybe consider bringing them up into the center stage a little bit more. Okay, nice follow the leader in the high brass. And as I said before, feet are very important in a follow the leader. It's so easy to tell who's out of step, and we had quite a bit out of step and not in sync on the steps there. Okay, color guard, great job on that movement. Movements there. Okay, we had a group dance number here, but we had some members that were not committed to the dance or didn't do the dance correctly. So that's probably something we need to review here in the clarinets. Okay, that rotation there and the looks like flutes and altos, that was a little bit sloppy, flutes and altos. So let's, are we sliding? Are we turning and running? What are we doing there? And we need to be consistent across. Okay, again, horn carriage right here in our baritone player, pointed right toward the ground right now. Same thing in some of our high brass, mellophone, trumpet. We got some horns. Let's get them up to the box. I can't hear you if your horn isn't pointed up here. So let's make sure that's all pointed up here and looking really strong and sharp there. Also in the uniforms in the low brass, looks like we have unbuttoned, and then in the guard we have them buttoned. So what is it? Is it buttoned or is it unbuttoned? We need to be consistent across the board about how we're wearing our uniform. Just because it's a costume, it is still part of your uniform. It looks like we're straightening out into lines here. Let's see. Okay, yep, so this is, looks like it's supposed to be a straight line move all the way across, and we had some flutes that were rushing, that were actually way ahead of the line. So make sure you're guiding down to the person in the flute you have to be. Okay, again, when we're going from form to form here, the transition is just as important as where you land. So let's make sure that we are confident in where our path is supposed to take us. Okay, we have a soloist featured out here. Great job. Okay, the rotation on that circle, we lost some intervals there. So let's make sure that our intervals stay the same. Okay, great job on the dance. Even though that's the dance everybody knows, it was executed well. So thank you for that. Yeah, guard members, let's make sure we're committed to the move. We have some guard members that are kind of getting done with the move and then just kind of holding their hands out, not sure what to do next, and looking around for answers. So let's make sure we all know when those happen. Yeah, nice last move there, band. So great job. Color guard, just a little inconsistent. So we've got some consistency issues across the board that we just need to clean up. So overall, great show, and keep up the great work. Thank you.